Hello, friends. So I was browsing TikTok and pink sugar fairies happened to pop up on my FYP. So I decided to stop in and, like say hello and see how she's doing and everything like that. And I think it was like I lasted about 10 minutes before she happened to recognize me from somewhere, and then she started speaking out in tongues against me, and then she blocked me. So I don't know what that's about. But when I first went in there, she was talking about drugs and how she wished she was on some more drugs. So I kind of figured that like maybe it's a drug thing, like a drug induced thing. Drug induced psychosis. I don't know. You tell me. I'm gonna play the little clip um first, and then
I have my own things that I enjoy doing. We have parts that are big practitioners. All right, Mary Cat, what's going on? I think I know who you are. I've seen your name before. One of me's seen your name before, and I don't remember where. But hopefully you're coming with a loving heart. My spirits are talking to me right now. No, what's their name? DID. I've seen your name. I'm listening to what my spirits are saying. I remember you. Yeah, I know you. Alolaya pontetia kokoya la kashitia yon kokoya la kashitia yon kokoya. I told you all I knew what I felt earlier. Who is you? What's you doing on here? I don't think we've ever talked, but I've seen your name before, bro. Who? Yeah, I know you. Alolaya pontetia kokoya la kashitia yon kokoya la kashitia yon kokoya. I told you all I knew what I felt earlier. Who is you? What's you doing on here? I don't think we've ever talked, but I've seen your name before, bro.
So anyway, it was just like I said. Like, yeah, let me know if you think that's like drug induced or something like that, or she needs an exorcism. Anyway, so when I first popped in, she was talking about like um, you know, drugs and stuff, and then like I started commenting, and she started talking about DID and things, and then she talked about someone popped in and said like Jesus loved you, and she went on a rant about that. And the thing that I find interesting about the speaking in tongues is that it is generally like a Christian thing, so it's like I don't understand how she's gonna like rant about like Christianity and then start speaking in tongues, but I don't know. Anyway, this is the longer clip. I'm going to play, and we're just
I was now. Weird. I do not have time for certain dances. Yeah. Protect the peace. Oh, right now, we are making a spirit. You said people like that is why I stay. I'm safe. Yeah. You know what's up. You know my butt's going. Hey.
I think this spirit heads is like really cool. Don't know if it's my thing, but it's cool. She's sitting there doing crafts and stuff. So for her business or whatever, I think she said. And she's still with her dude, her caretaker. But she changed her name and stuff. And she didn't seem to have a lot of people on her live. So that was notable. To continue.
Seth, She said, we do not have time. Yeah, bro. That's how you keep your zen. Find your homies, vibe with your homies, and then if you don't vibe, you don't vibe. So I've been telling people, don't be stressing yourself for mofos that are not a part of your vibe, man. Yeah.
I do like the music. It's kind of cool, and I don't know if YouTube's gonna like it, but I like it. Whatever. Continue.
People also tend to forget that I have like other partners, so I'll be sitting like when we're experiencing crazy things in our life or just wild people, I'll be sitting here thinking like, what is going on? And people will think that like my other partners are not a part of our life or like our homies, and we're always looking at stuff like, why are these people acting so wild? I'm very thankful for the connections that we do have, though.
I don't know what the fuck she was talking about in this part, but I guess I kind of popped in on a conversation. So, yeah, continue.
Maybe else in here, Polly. How's that like for you? This one is definitely going to take some time. I feel like I probably should have listened to the universe, but I made that video. Yeah, there's still time. Yeah, there's still time. We gotta be in it to win it. Yeah, let me see. I don't know. King, what's going on? A spirit hood. These. Let's see. That's what we are doing on our. Yo, what's up, Nicole? Downtime is creation for our business. It's very healing and therapeutic.
I gotta say, I noticed that she can see the screen and read what's on the screen from the distance that she is from whatever her phone or laptop or computer or whatever. I could tell that she's able to read people's names and what they're commenting from there, but she'll like lean in and pretend that she's trying to figure out what I'm saying or what my name is, and she'll do this several times throughout. So I think it's interesting how she's like, I think it's just buying herself time to like come up with responses and everything. I do think she was like suspicious of me as soon as I popped in because you know my name's kind of like triggering for some people. I noticed while popping in on their lives and everything. So I'm not surprised. That wasn't my intention. Like I really just wanted to check it out and see how she was doing and everything. So continue.
If you're not familiar with like graves or festival or spiritual practices, you might not know too much about them. They're pretty cool.
I think she's assuming that I don't know about like spiritual practices or anything like that, but I do not know about like spirit hoods. In the way that she's making them. I've never heard like I've seen those kind of like accessories and I've never heard them being called like spirit hoods. But you know, to each their own and I'm not knocking it. I think it's cool. So yeah.
Very powerful. Wow, that's how I could have broken the last one. Come on, man. I did not even know that. Oh, wow. Vibes, there we go. Alright, this one.
I think for a portion of this, like I could not hear what was going on the screen because like someone in my house started playing music very loudly. So you'll see me trying to like raise the volume and I couldn't fucking hear shit. Except some words here and there, like if I held the phone to like my ear. But she does comment that someone's like screen recording. At this point, I've been screen recording for probably like as soon as I like popped in, so probably like 5 minutes. So, yeah, of course I would. But also the other hint is that like I shared the stream to someone that popped in, so and I think she saw that. And I think she thought that the other person would be screen recording this. But no, it was me. But also, she seems like kind of upset that someone would be screen recording. And I don't really get it because she's on live, she's on camera. So it's like, yeah, you know, what's on the internet stays on the internet. I don't see what's so surprising about that. But to continue.
He's screen recording this video right now.
Yeah, there you go.
I just got a vibe. Somebody's screen recording something. Well, whoever's screen recording, you can say hello to whoever you're sending it to. Sometimes. I think I want to do little round ears for this one. Yo, this one's gonna be lit. What do you guys say? Gotta look at this book, right? That's what I'm saying. They can kiss it. They can say hello. Okay, this will be enough for the 2 pockets. Just barely big enough. But I feel like I don't even need to do it that big. I might have enough here for a 2-piece.
But anyway, like at this point, I don't think I could hear what she was saying, so that's why I'm like not typing anything. But she's just doing crafts and stuff, and listening to music and vibing and shit and chatting with people. So it started off pretty cool, you know, just chilling.
Let's see. People are weird.
I think she makes this comment that people are weird like several times, and I'm like, girl, ain't nobody speaking out in tongues at other people, so you're weird. Yeah.
That's what we were talking about, though. I don't know how many of you. Oh, thank you so much, Mickey. No, oh, who's that? Imitating? 100%. We still see a psychologist for our parts and do functional multiplicity parts work. Like, I always say you have the mind, the body, the soul, spirit, right? You have your physical body and your spiritual body to take care of. Both are very good. I would never, ever, ever, ever tell somebody, F the therapy, go just to be spiritual, or go only be spiritual, or vice versa, or only therapy. Like, I would say definitely learn about both parts of yourself. That's where I found, and all of our parts have found a lot of healing in both areas and realms. Because for some people, spirituality does not line up for them. Yo, what's going on? So for some people, spirituality does not line up for them, and it can be more harmful than good. Because like I've had spiritual people too, as of recently. This is something that they'll always say. They'll be like, and I get it to whatever extent because I have my own thoughts on parts. But I'll have people be like, oh, well, you have deity, you have parts. Well, that's just spirituality. Those are just these, this, and this, and like it's just a spiritual gift. It's like that's like going like that's not going to get you help if somebody cannot work with their parts. That's not something that's going to help you if you go to a hospital and say, I just have these gifts, everybody. They're going to be like, bitch, sit your ass down and then tie you to this bed. And you're like, it's gifts. It's like, no. Like, some people have to be grounded in the world. Like, it's so, the people who use that as an excuse for everything will be like, well, schizophrenia is just this. It's just, maybe you're tapped into other realms. Who freaking knows? I don't freaking know. But at the end of the day, like, that shit, you don't just say that stuff to people. People might not be ready to hear certain things, and some things just might not align with their thing, and they need to see a doctor. Like, and also people saying that, especially when they have parts, is so invalidating to the trauma that you went through.
Yeah. I'd say either exorcism or therapy. could be helpful in this case. Some people think it might be both. Yeah, let me know what you think.
So I just like roll my eyes and I'm like, I don't have time for this because it's like you know what you've gone through. Parts of you have known what you've gone through. Why would anybody even say something so ignorant and stupid? You know what I mean? It's weird. It's so weird. I appreciate you, Justina. Just know whatever your name is. But I'm gonna challenge you. There's something. My family. I was born and raised in a Christian home, and one thing that I always ask for people that are of other cultures or religions to always be mindful of how others come through and how what their beliefs are, because how it's like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but just put yourself in the mindset of like, well, what if somebody said to you, Satan loves you? How would that make?
I find it interesting that she's gonna challenge this person on their religion, right? But like, if you challenge the imitators on their beliefs, they'll get really pissy too. So I've personally seen that, and that was something that like I've seen in the studies brought up about imitative DID that if you challenge them, they'll get really pissy. So I don't know who gets more pissy, like either the Christians or the imitators. I'd say they're about similar, in my opinion and my experience. Yeah. Continue.
You need to be aware of how you're putting your own religion onto everybody, because not everybody will believe that or feel uncomfortable. It's like, I don't know what energy you're talking about. Who is this? Like, you need to.
Again, just to add, like, I also think that imitators be pushing on their belief system onto other people and trying to get other people to, accept all their millions of altars. So, I personally don't do that. I just don't really see the sense in that. But that's just my personal thing. But I know that that is pretty common in the imitators. I've heard some I've read some stuff about like imitators themselves saying, they did these things when they were imitating, and um, yeah, they do that. Anyway, continue.
It's kind of like a consent thing, the same thing as I don't want somebody to come and pray over me, put energy on me that I don't know who they are, you know what I mean? So I just always want you to think about that. And I know that it could be coming from a really good heart, but there's a lot of people, especially like in our space here, um, that have a lot of trauma from the religious homes, and so it's good to be aware of people and their.
So anyway, here I asked a question: do you still casting spells and stuff? I meant to put cast spells, which I actually did type that out, but like the spell check changed it to casting. So it actually spell check ruined my sentence. It's bad. Um but yeah, while she's talking about religion, I remember that one of her previous personas on TikTok was this spiritual practitioner, she calls it. Um and I think she used to do like like readings or casting of the spells and stuff. I think she got offended at me asking about casting spells. I don't know why. Like here, when she reads my comments, she'll admit that yeah, she does have a part that does that shit, and then that's when she'll like sidetrack and remember me, and then like start getting really defensive. So I don't know what it is about that, like just, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Continue.
And cultures and backgrounds and spiritual practices and beliefs. So always just come with just a little, what you want, or just like ask somebody if you can say that. I say just ask somebody. Yes, 110%. Yes, they all have their own beliefs and it's okay. Then the people will fight you on it. Like it starts to show when, especially I found that within the Christian community the most, is that they're the ones to fight you on your beliefs. They're the ones to, once you question them about theirs, they get very angry and mad, and then they'll just defend and say, well, you have to do this or else you're going to be deemed or condemned to hell. Like, really intense things that I'm like, that doesn't really sound like something that I really want to believe in to begin with if you're getting angry that I'm asking you a question. I don't know. I have my own personal feelings on that, but it is what it is. Yeah.
I could say the same thing. Like, I don't think I would want to be a part of that. If you're getting angry that I'm asking a question. But let's continue.
Casting spells. Who's this? Research.
You see how she's all leaned in to like read now when she was like further back and she was able to like read everything that was on the screen and names and everything. No problem unless it happened to be me that was commenting. Then it's like, let me think about it. Who are you again?
What are you talking about? I have my own things that I enjoy doing. We have parts that are big practitioners. All right, Meerkat, what's going on? I think I know who you are. I've seen your name before. One of me's seen your name before, and I don't remember where. But hopefully you're coming with a loving heart. My spirits are talking to me right now. No, what's their name? DID. I've seen your name. I'm listening to what my spirits are saying. I remember you. Yeah, I know you. Alolaya pontetia kokoya lalaya kashitia yon kokoya laya kashitia yon kokoya ya. I told you all I knew what I felt earlier. Who is you? What's you doing on here? I don't think we've ever talked, but I've seen your name before, bro. Who is you? Yeah.
So automatically I could tell that she got pretty defensive, like, who is you? And I'm trying to like respond. I figured she probably thinks that like I jumped in there to talk shit, but like her previous assumption was correct. Whereas like I was just going in there to browse, and I didn't seek her out. I didn't know that's her name. She just like kind of popped up on my FYP, but I didn't get a chance to reply that because she blocked me, as you'll see.
What you doing on this side of the town, this side of the neck of the woods? T-G-W-N. I told you I picked up on somebody's screen recording something a little bit ago. That shit's fucking weird.
Is right in these little cuts. So I don't think it's that weird to do screen recordings on the internet. So we could have these gems. But yeah, she got really defensive. And then it wasn't until I was discussing it with friends after that I realized, like, oh, no wonder she's gonna get triggered at my name, because like Dr. Robinson used her and his lecture for imitative DID. So I don't know if she thought I was like Dr. Robinson or something, but we've never like really interacted before that I can remember. I know that she made some comments about Eva. Her and Eva had their own like fucking thing going on. But we still ain't had no interactions for that. So I don't know what the hell I don't know why she's so bothered. But anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think this is like drug-induced psychosis, or like, that's what I think. Me and a couple others. Or I was thinking that she was doing better. Like, I was gonna say, like, you seem like you're doing better, but then she started doing that shit, and I don't think she is all that better. probably slipping into the deep end. So, it's concerning. I hope, she's honest with her psychiatrist and she could get the help that she needs. But anyway, that's, Pink Sugar Fairies, the little Pink Sugar Fairies update. There you go. Bye.